Thanks for tuning into the channel. So today we're going to be talking about Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep. There's a lot of videos and information out there saying that the company's not doing well, and I'm actually headed to the dealership. So this will give you an opportunity to see with me how the dealership's doing, how the inventory's doing, and things like that. So that's where we're heading. You probably see the logo on the steering wheel though. It says lease on. So you're wondering, am I getting a new car? Am I getting one, a Dodge, a Jeep, a Chrysler? No, we're not getting a car today. The reason you see lease on and us going in the lease on to the dealership, we're actually getting an oil change. They have a really good deal, a full synthetic and tire rotation for $59 plus tax. That's a really good deal. Actually, at the lease on dealership, it would be more expensive. And since this is a Turo car, it's a car that we use on Turo, T-U-R-O. So if you're not familiar with it, Google it, check it out. It's a car sharing platform. I do this to make extra source of income. I got to get the best deals when it comes to maintenance. So I do keep the cars maintained, but I look for the best deal. And that's why I'm headed to this dealership. I've been there before, done this. So yes, you can do it. At least I've been able to. I'm going to take advantage of the special that they have on service. If you are a Turo host, or you're thinking about doing Turo, or you went and checked it out and you're wondering what else I use on the Turo platform, go ahead and check out the description box. Everything I use for Turo is in that description box, so don't forget to do that. Now back to the video. I'm driving there. As soon as I get there and I get into service and I get all that wrapped up, we'll be walking the lot, we'll be looking at inventory, we'll be checking out some cool cars, so stay tuned. All right, so we're at the light. As you can see, the dealership's right here. From here, it looks pretty full, but I also see some empty spaces. But we're about to get a close-up soon. But definitely, when you see some cool cars, so definitely think you'll see some nice ones on this video. This light always takes a long time. Oh, did we get lucky? That turned green. So here we go, we're turning. Then the service department is detached from sales, so it's actually behind it. You'll see as we drive up, but here you can see the dealership. You can see the trucks. If you're into trucks, they got a lot of lifted rocky ridges. So right here, what you're seeing actually, because I'm familiar with the dealership, this part right here, besides the rocky ridges, this is the pre-owned section. So all these trucks that you see up against the fence and SUVs, all these are pre-owned. Then behind that, there's some more pre-owned, and then the new stuff is over in the middle area. But you can see some spaces, but I don't know, on the new side, I can't really tell. We'll have to walk the lot, see how full the new side is, or if there's a lot of spaces. Maybe they sold a lot of cars towards the end of the year, which is the last of the month, which is not it's a good time to go buy. I mean, if you needed a car, it's the end of the month, end of the year, you can get some deals. But here we are, service. I'm gonna get this wrapped up here, the oil change, and get this going, and we'll be walking over to the sales department. Make sure to watch till the end to check out the all-new 2025 RHO, the replacement of the TRX. All right, so we finished in service. They said it's going to be about an hour and a half to 2 hour wait on the oil change, so it gives us plenty of time to check out the lot. As you can see, to my surprise, I thought the lot was going to be packed, because that's what I've been experiencing the last few months. But today, to my surprise, it's actually, we're in the pre-owned section, but it's actually pretty empty. You can see behind me, there's a ton of spaces. So I don't know if they're just trying to take in less cars because sales are down, or because it's the end of the year, not a bad time to buy. They just sold a ton of cars for December. But I'll be looking into the reports, but right now it could be either or. So I'd like to know your opinions. What do you think? Do you think they've had a massive sale towards the end of the year due to some incentive increases they started to introduce? Or do you just think they're taking in less cars because sales are down? Let me know down in the comments down below what you think. But yeah, look right behind me. This is the pre-owned section. Not a lot of cars to choose from. If you look over in the pre-owned section, a lot of empty spaces. For those of you that may not be familiar with going to car dealerships, this is not typical, right? Usually a car dealership will have the whole lot full, plenty of cars to choose from. Now, if you have been going to car dealerships around the pandemic time, like when COVID was around, there were empty lots because there were shortages on vehicles. But before COVID, lots would be full. Then inventory started to get back to normal, and car dealerships were slammed with cars. But as you can see, this dealership I'm very familiar with, again, like I said earlier in the video, and it would be full. I'm surprised there's like no cars. I mean, there's cars obviously, but there's the lots, there's so many open spaces. I haven't seen it like this in a long time. Especially Ram, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep. I've not seen, because they did pretty well with inventory even during the pandemic, believe it or not. But yeah, so did they just have a massive sale towards the end of the year? Did they sell a lot of 24s? Or is it just that the prices are through the roof and no one's buying, right? So, again, let me know your opinions. But I am surprised. I thought there would be a lot more cars to look at today. But we'll definitely check out what they have, because there's still some nice ones. I know some of you that are watching may be Jeep fans. I feel like the popularity on the Wranglers has died down, but they're still definitely look nice. So here's one with nice BF Goodrich tires, a Rubicon. So let's see what a Rubicon's going for. So this is a brand new 4x4 2024 Rubicon, and they want $75,000 for this. So what do you think? Now, if you're in the market and you are thinking about getting a car, let's say you're thinking about getting this Jeep or any car here at the lot or even at another company, definitely go on the website and look at the incentives, because there are, for a lot of dealerships, there's a lot of good incentives, especially at the end of the year. But let me know what you think. I mean, here's another one. This is a Willie. This is a nice color. So let me see if it has a window sticker. So it does have the maroony sticker. This is what it's called. And this one says total price $62,860. Now this is for a Willie, but you'll see a lot of dealerships are doing this. I call this a bump sticker, and here it is. So they're saying that they did a dealer installed products. These are things I personally like to stay away from. If you see the benefit of it, let me know. But see, they said tint, a Lux Care, 5-year nitrogen, all that stuff. And look at these prices. You can get these things a lot cheaper on your own. And when you go trade in the car, they're not going to give you anything. So they're charging you for all this stuff. Any add-ons you do on your car, when you go trade it in, they don't care. But when they'll do anything to their car, they'll charge you for it. They'll try to force it on you. And look at this price. Okay. So in my opinion, that's a little crazy, especially since a lot of this stuff doesn't add any value and can really put you upside down. Let's just keep that in mind. I would haggle these things off, or try to. And if they're not willing to budge, I would say go shop around. But at least they're changing it. At least it says optional dealer install products. Before they were forcing this when they were selling cars like hotcakes. Now they're making it optional, which is good. But yeah, what do you think of the price of this Willie? Now this one's a little jacked up. A good look there at the Jeep for the Jeep fans. But yeah, these prices are through the roof, as you can see. And then over here are the Rams, the 2500 Cummins for the diesel and truck fans. Now these trucks right here, they have the Rocky Ridge package. This is about $20,000, sometimes more. The cost of the package on the truck. So these trucks that you're seeing, especially the diesel ones, they're gonna be over 100 grand. Now again, some of you may be familiar, they'll usually have incentives and discounts on them. But the problem that you run into these trucks if you buy new, they're beautiful trucks, but they take a huge hit. You can usually find a Rocky Ridge truck, if you go, for example, on Auto Trader, you can find a used one that someone traded in a year old with low mileage for a hefty discount. Because usually a dealership doesn't really give you, they'll charge you for the Rocky Ridge package, but when you trade it in, they don't really give you anything because it has that. They just go based on the trim level and the mileage and things like that. So you pay up front, but you don't really get it back if you trade it in. So some things just to keep in mind. Hopefully some tips that help you out if you're thinking about getting a truck, if you're thinking about getting one of these lifted ones. But yeah, there you go. You saw some of the diesel ones. Here on this lineup, I believe that's a gas coming up, 2500. I think if you're in the market for Super Duty, I would get I go with the diesel over the gas, but I've had discussions with people on that. Some people say it's better getting the gas because it's cheaper, but I'd rather go with diesel if you're going heavy duty like that. This is the dually right here. There's a go, dually. For any dually fans, let me know if anyone likes the dually. I do like the hood scoop on the 2500 here. But yeah, I'm really surprised. I thought I would have more cars to show everyone today on the channel, but there's not a lot of cars. And then another view of the lot. You can see a lot of empty spaces. And I keep saying it so much because I really am surprised. I thought we would definitely just see the lot full. But we're getting close here now to the 1500, which they had a small facelift. To me, what's most noticeable, the headlights are a little bit thinner. They're not as wide. So right here's a nice fully loaded 1500. Let me know if you missed the Hemi. So they stopped doing the Hemis on these 2025s. You're not gonna have the Hemi. You're gonna have the 6-cylinder twin turbo, and they're asking 77,845. Well, that's the window sticker like we talked about. It actually has the bump sticker, which we're gonna go look. But here you go. Here's the inside if you haven't seen one. So the inside, there's not much changes. So if you have a Ram already, the older generation, let's say, you know, anywhere from 2019 to 24, pretty similar inside. Not much of a change here. The biggest change, like I said, is just the front. They did a small change that's not too noticeable, but you can see some changes on the front bumper and on the headlights. And you don't have the Hemi anymore for the V8 lovers. But yeah, they're bumping it up to 81,000 plus with the dealer add-on options. Let me know if anyone has the Ram box tool, if they see any benefit to it, if they like it. This one has the Ram box. I like to know. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you think is going on with the car market. I know sales have been down, but I am surprised to see it empty. I think they might have had an increase in sales. I could be wrong. I do believe prices are through the roof. So let me know down your opinions down below. Spotted the Ram RHO, the replacement of the TRX. They dropped the MSRP. This one's 83,000. And I didn't know this, they actually made the screen larger. It's a 14 instead of a 12, and there it is, 83,970. Also, they got a screen here on the passenger side, so there are some updates on the interior that I was not aware of earlier in the video. Let me know what you think of the all-new RHO. All right, got the car back. Oil change is done. And hopefully you enjoyed the video. I did get an opportunity to talk to a sales representative named William, and I asked him like what was going on with the lot, because I was surprised to see so many spaces. And he actually let me know that towards the end of the year, with so many incentives that they're doing and so many specials, that they actually sold a ton of cars, and that's why they're low on inventory. Now that's what he told me. Some of you may believe him, some of you may not believe him, right? And that's okay. Let me know your opinions again down in the comments, but that's what he's saying. So maybe, you know, if that's true, then maybe car sales are picking up, at least for Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler. Who knows, right? I'm going to do some research and look into it, but that's what I was told. I also got a great opportunity to see the all-new RHO. Now, I know some of you are going to hate it because it no longer has the TRX engine. It's a 6-cylinder now. So some of you are going to be a fan of it. Some of you are going to hate it. Some of you are going to think that it's overpriced. But I did go ahead and ask, right? Because a lot of cars, especially when they first come out, they'll do like a market adjustment. They'll do a bump sticker. They'll sell it for more than MSRP, which really sucks. From what he told me that you can get the RHO at MSRP. He just said good luck on getting one, because I guess all the ones that are coming in, they're already sold. They're already spoken for. People are ordering them. So he said basically what you have to do is you have to order them, but he said you can get it at MSRP, that they're not doing any markups, and that they're not being sold at the TRX price. So you can get one now. At least the one that in the video was around $83,000, and before a TRX would be over 100. So it's still expensive, but it's more affordable than before. So he said that's what the company was trying to do. They reduced the price. So let me know what you think about that. But I really appreciate you watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you haven't done so, smash the like button. Don't forget, check out the description box. And don't forget to subscribe.